Sadiq, yeah, I know you really want to invest. I know you're a very, very good investor. Yeah, Sadiq. So I'm here to talk to you, Sadiq, about something very important before you buy any landed property in Nigeria, which is location. The most important parameter you actually have to consider before buying anything that will actually determine the rate of appreciation, that will actually determine the value of that said property is location. As you can see, this is one of the hottest places in the whole of Abuja. Definitely getting the value of a property here is actually so much unthinkable for some group of people. Why? Because of some three factors. There are three things to actually consider, and that is why location is paramount in actually determining where you should buy your property. So think before you actually buy a property, you should actually look at, okay, what are the demography of the people living in that place? Because if you actually go and buy a land in trenches and you're expecting the land to appreciate to 10 million naira in the next 2 years, oh my god, it's not actually going to happen. So you are just wasting your time. So demography is extremely so important, and it should actually tell you what a property values actually mean. And then the second thing is that factors that locations actually determine that you have to actually look at for before you buy a said property is how close are those properties to basic infrastructures. So you can't actually expect the land that is on the road to and the one behind, like far away, that does not even have a road network, that does not even have a layout, had the same price in common. Definitely the location of the land also play a very paramount role. And then something you should also consider about location is the fact that so deeply, not every land you can build house. So you can't build house on every land because lands are zoned. Almost every state in Nigeria actually have the land zone. There's some land that when you buy, it's actually been zoned for agriculture. And when you buy such kind of a land, it's basically zoned for agriculture. You can't build house there. And if you're actually building house there, then so Diki, I'm trying to tell you that your house will be it will be demolished. And I will be so much interested to actually come with the demolition team. That is extremely so important. There are some areas that are actually zoned to be commercial areas, and definitely when you hear the word commercial, Sadiq, is that not the place for you to actually go and buy a land that you want to build your three-bedroom flat or four-bedroom? Definitely is basic business, and there are some places that are actually zoned for residential, and definitely when you have a place that is zoned for residential, so I think that is not the kind of a land you want to buy and start planting farm produce. So knowing the zone in which a said land is also play a very important role in either buying a property. As you're seeing right now, this is one of the most lucrative and the most industrial part of this whole state. This is the commercial hub of Ogun State, and here we are at the Kolobo axis. Basically this place actually houses almost all the banking sector in the whole of Abuja in Ogun State. And definitely, if you have a property in this environment, you should actually be happy, because why? The demography of people living here, the kind of people here also plays a very important role. So you can actually buy a property in a place like this and not expect rapid appreciation. And those are part of things you should actually look out for before you buy that your next property. So I see you next time, Sadiq. God bless you. This is Show Me the Sample. You are your host on Getting Real Yourself. Like, share, and subscribe.